Hi there. So today I want to review A Bug-Free Mind by Andy Shaw. Really, in short, I can tell you that this program has really absolutely transformed my life for the better. While it requires commitment and dedication, it's well worth the journey. I mean, what program doesn't require some sort of commitment, right? And patience. So personal development is something I've been involved in for a long time. I've always looked for ways to wire my brain for success. I follow people like Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Dr. Wayne Dyer. But really what sets the bug-free mind apart is that you deal with your limiting mindset first. As Andy Shaw describes it in his book, you want to remove those software bugs from your brain, those limiting beliefs. This is critical because otherwise you're just putting new knowledge on top of a broken system or a broken mindset. I mean, think about it. Would you put software on top of a computer that had a bunch of viruses on it? Probably not. So removing the bugs from the mind is part of the program, and it's really the first part of the program. For part two, if I use the software analogy again, you learn to install a new way of thinking that really empowers you to create the life that you desire. I mean, that sounds pretty powerful, and it is. This is where you can really feel the transformation taking hold. Probably one of the most important things is that it really teaches you how to live in the present moment, not worrying about what happened in the past, not worrying about what might happen in the future. And by this way of thinking, I really found that I had a lot more energy and brain power to focus on the moment. And what this led to for me was an enormous increase in creativity and problem-solving abilities. I mean, I've never considered myself really a creative thinker, but now I do. And as a business owner, problem-solving is always something that's critical to success. So what are some of the personal results for me? Well, they're simple, yet they're life-changing, as I said before. The first one is stress. It's really become eliminated from my life. Think about that for a minute. I mean, we all have stresses, whether it's kids, work, finances, family, spouse, boss, the list goes on and on and on. I still face all these things, yet stress is completely gone. With this program, I know that I can create the life that I desire, personally, professionally, spiritually. Now notice that I said, I know I can, not I believe I can. And I thank Andy Shaw for that. Lastly, I know that things happen in my life at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way. So I don't spend any energy wondering on if something will happen or worry about why something did happen. I mean, talk about freedom. Think of all that energy and focus that I have now to use in a positive way. Let's summarize the good things about A Bug-Free Mind. I mean, first, as I said before, it's the only program that I've come across that deals with squashing your old limiting beliefs first before giving you new skills to deal with. Second, you learn to focus like a laser beam on what you can control in your life. There's so much freedom behind that. It's an effective tool set to really create the success you want in your life. I found that this can apply to any age. I mean, kids on up to adults. And finally, it has an excellent support community through their forums. When you try to do this by yourself like I did, it's nice to have that support group where you can encourage people or people can encourage you as well. And that's valuable. It's really difficult for me to think about the downsides of this program. Probably the challenge I had was really to stay the course. There's just so much information here that takes time to get through, whether you do the audio or you just read through the book and do the exercises. Many of us are looking for that quick fix and don't have the patience, but I found that taking notes and even mind mapping along the way really helped me absorb the content. Yet I still found myself going back and reviewing it from time to time. So again, I can't recommend this program enough for really anyone who's looking to reduce stress in their life and create the life that you really desire. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate your comments.